The American psychologist William Herbert Sheldon divided the human body into three types: ectomorph, thin, mesomorph, muscle, and endomorph, fat. In the five basic element theory, the ectomorph body type belongs to wood, the mesomorph body types belong to earth, and the endomorph body type belongs to water. The ectomorph body type belongs to the wood element. This is the common body type of Asian people because Asians are inherently wood, and the characteristic of wood is tall, thin, and very difficult to accumulate muscle and fat. This is the body type that tends to develop mentally, but it's very difficult to develop physically. This body type is very intelligent, very good at thinking, and mostly introverted, and likes studying and learning. So they feel very uncomfortable when they are in an active, noisy, and crowded environment. Ectomorphs are often left-brained and have more developed left brain hemisphere than the right brain hemisphere. In terms of physical appearance, ectomorphs are suitable for modeling because ectomorphs are basically considered the standard for beauty. The endomorph body types belong to water element. This is the common body type of white people, European, because Europeans are inherently metal, and according to the five basic elements theory, it shows that metal produces water, and due to living in the cold countries where water is abundant and water represents fat, so endomorphs easily accumulate fat and have a very lot of fat to withstand the cold and harsh winter. The personality of endomorph is very cheerful, extroverted, laid back, and very sociable, and values material things and appearance. The good thing about endomorphs is that very quite gentle and kind, but the bad thing is about this body type is very lazy, like enjoying life and sometimes a bit selfish and greedy. And because the nature of water is gentle and flexible, they're very good at communication, always can create a pleasant feeling when in contact, not obnoxious, unpleasant, grumpy and rude like mesomorphs, or shy, timid like ectomorphs. People with endomorph body types, no matter how big they are, but they are very gentle by nature and cannot be aggressive like mesomorph. Endomorphs often have more developed right hemisphere brain than the left one. Endomorphs are very difficult to lose weight because the nature of endomorphs is water, so it's very difficult to remove fat from the body. Physically, endomorphs are suitable for weightlifting, need strength, but it's very difficult to develop muscles to become a bodybuilder. The mesomorph body types belong to the earth element. This is the common body type of black people, African, because the nature of Africans is to live in the harshest climate, where the fire is abundant, and according to the five basic element theory, fire creates earth, and earth is muscle. So the mesomorph body type is very easy and very suitable for muscle development, and has clearly developed muscle than among the three body types. And according to the five elements theory, earth overcomes water, and water is fat. So the mesomorph body type can also accumulate fat, but the fat cannot be as much as the endomorph body type. And in terms of personality, the mesomorph body types has a lot of fire in their bodies, so it tends to be violent and very material artist, soldiery, and the nature of fire is very unpleasant. So most mesomorph body types are quite hot-tempered, irritable, and sometimes a little bit obnoxious, and have ability to solve problems with hand and feet, not violent with violence, not gentle like endomorph body type, or shy like the ectomorph body type. The mesomorph body type is physically the strongest among the three body types, and is very suitable for becoming a bodybuilder and a martial artist. This is the most suitable for body type for bodybuilding because it's very easy to develop muscle. In addition, because the nature of mesomorph is soldiery, This body type is very brave, not knowing what's fierce. They are fearless. However, the Mesomorph body type is the weakest in terms of mental, the least intelligent among the three body types. So very difficult to become an intellectual or university professor or pursue careers that require sharpness, intelligence, as well as creativity. And the body type is determined and defined by your DNA. So you just only have diet and exercise to improve your body type, but you have no way to completely switch into another body type. Just like you cannot change your race because it depends on your element. And every race in the three major race has three body types. But like I've said before, most of the Asian race, yellow people, belong to the Ectomorph body type. Most of the European race, white people, belong to the Endomorph body type. And most of African race, black people, belong to the Mesomorph body type.